Rams defense had no answers on the last series.
Jim, you are completely right there. They couldn't stop anything, the run or the pass. So you got to go to the sideline and regroup and say, we need a better effort to stop that offense.
The Buccaneers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. First down at the 20. And it's caught by Mercedes Lewis.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
We're through one quarter, and we'll take a short break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
The Buccaneers still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. They bring in the extra tight end. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Now looking at third down. Winston's lined up, empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. And they get the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
All set to punt here. Austin's going to look for space now. Gains 12. The Rams offense now ready to get a drive going. Not something we've seen a whole lot of to this point, as the punters are having a very busy afternoon of it here, Phil.
Well, you know, Jim, I came into this game and I just wanted to see a lot of punts because that's exciting football, right? That's what we've seen so far. So let's see if one of these offenses, maybe the one out there right now, can get something going and put some excitement back in the stadium.
The Rams take it from the 43. Up the gut here. Mannion's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel, trying to beat the play clock. Mason's handed the football. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Mason's a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Kendricks got it on the handoff. And that's David in on the stop.
David's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Kendricks comes down with it. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. First and goal. Kendricks going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The Rams elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap.
Job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
The Rams will tie it up with this extra point. It's good. Ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. The Rams ready to kick it away. Jones taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Buccaneers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Buccaneers will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-7. First down at the 20. He reaches up and grabs it. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
That's reception number 2 for him.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down at the 33. Vincent Jackson has the reception.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
Bradshaw's brought down after picking up just a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Mike Evans has the catch. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. In plus territory at the 49. The Buccaneers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Mercedes Lewis has the catch. First down here. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates. Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Buccaneers take it from the 33. And it's caught by Bradshaw.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The Buccaneers from the 27. Makes the reception. That picks up 11.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong-arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Winston's got it in the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Buccaneers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Snap it out of the gun. Makes the touchdown, Tampa. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. No, I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. And now Austin. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. And Gerald McCoy heading back onto the field. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that. And I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
Get ready. Let's go.
Kendricks, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Kenny Britt with the reception. It's first down as they head to the line.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Back to the air here on first down. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Mannion standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Down the field. And it's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
It'll be 3rd down.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
3rd and 10. Has the reception all alone.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Mannion's completion percentage, 60% on the day. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Baylor's taken down at the 49. The Rams are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. This will be the last play before halftime. Mannion's back in shotgun formation. It's intercepted. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Rams are down right now. They have to feel like they're still in it. The Buccaneers deserve to be ahead, but will need to put together another strong half. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. 3rd down from inside the 50. In traffic, Vincent Jackson making the catch. And he capped off the long drive with the TD. That takes the lead up to 7. About halfway through the second, QB sneak is on here, and he gets in for the touchdown. The Rams tied up at 7. Bucks with the football late in the half. Nelson's by himself here, and they cap off the drive with a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Staying late in the second. The quick pass and completion is made. He ends up picking up a yard before heading out of bounds. And with that, we'll head back now to Los Angeles, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. With this kick, the second half is underway. Austin's going to run this one out. Tackle's made. That return's good for about 19. The Buccaneers defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense.
And that's David in on the stop. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. Brad, 38. Brad.
Running right through the trenches. He'll pick up 7 this time. The quarterback breaks away and is able to pick up yardage on the ground.
Jim, do you remember years ago, every time the quarterback would run, all they would do was just try to get to the ground? Not nowadays. These guys, they run with the football, they're aggressive, and they get it done.
Third down now. Kendricks flying out of position in the backfield here. Mason's taking the handoff. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Rams just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Levante David with the sack. They're going to the hurry.
Get ready.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Rams from the 27. Comes away with it. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Mason's going to take the handoff now.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Stedman Bailey makes the haul. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Brad, 38. Brad, 38.
The Rams lined up, bunch formation. The Rams have to get to the 41 for a first. 3rd and 7. And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end. This will be the 8th play of this drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Mason's the receiver on the screen. A tackle tackle behind the line. We'll go no huddle.
Get ready. 295. 295.
The Rams will take the snap from the 35. Bailey has the grab. Bailey's marked down at the 34.
Offside. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Mannion's set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. The Rams will take the snap from the 30. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. The long drive continues. The Buccaneers will come out in the dime. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Mannion's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in.
Cook's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome. Adversity, I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes this way, he'll make the catch.
Midway through the third, and that miss puts even more pressure on their defense as this game wears on.
More pressure on the whole football team. But let's see if the defense can rebound and get this team going in the right direction with a good defensive stand right here.
The Buccaneers take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football.
The ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Handoff out of the I formation. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Rams will use a timeout here early in the second half. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Bradshaw, solo back set. First down at the 49. Gives it to him again. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The Rams lined up in the nickel.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
McGee's there to take him down.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
On the way, third down. And he's taken down.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
Lanning is back now. He'll be punting. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Buccaneers have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the second half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play.
Intercepted! The Buccaneers came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Bradshaw's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
First down at the 37. The give out of the eye. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Buccaneers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Bradshaw's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Complete to Lewis. Lewis is met at the 30.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 30. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. 1st and 10. Takes it again. Picks up maybe 3. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. And Hardy in on the tackle.
That was a predictable play call here in the 4th quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Winston's going to take it from the gun. He's wide. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Bucks. Jackson's 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the 4th. And now if the defense just has anything, if they stop the opponents on this drive, this game is over.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Rams are ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Rams hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and when the defensive line is winning the battles like this, it's all about the defense.
They need to get the play off. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
Mason lined up in the backfield. The Rams snap it up at the 26. Mannion's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Second down and 5. Mason's out there to receive the screen pass. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Mannion's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Mason, the lone setback this time. The Rams take it from the 43. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
The Rams take it from the 43. McCoy with the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Third down on the way.
Get ready.
He'll throw it over the middle. Miller's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's reception number 2 for him. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Staying with the passing game on first down. Quick with the catch. Taken down at the 21. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 21. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Buccaneers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Gaines is there to make the tackle. That's a timeout by the defense. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Second and 1 coming up.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
The grab is made. Ball is out. Jackson is tackled down.
That is not a turnover. That is truly a takeaway by the defense. Their hustle to the football, the hard hitting, that's what got them the takeaway.
The Rams offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, because no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3 coming up. The Rams come out in a dime package. And the give to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
3rd down. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Lanning is back now. He'll be punting. Fights through contact. And Austin is brought down. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. Did not beat the play clock.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
1st down. Pressure on every snap now. Kendricks handed the football. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Kendricks got it on the handoff. And that's McCoy stopping this run in the backfield.
My gosh, you work on this situation every single day at practice. Know the clock, know the situation. Get out of bounds right there.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Miracles do happen, but this team's going to need one probably to pull this off. And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Kendricks usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The give. Slashes to the left side. That's a gain of 10.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Going for the deep ball. What a catch. They'll have to rush now as he's taken down. First down. Pressure on every snap now. This play set up by the long gainer. They're going back up top. And that's McCoy stopping this run in the backfield. How hard is it to deal with an opening week loss in this league?
It is so tough because you put in so much work, so much planning. You're really playing for about 3 weeks to get ready to play that opening game. And to lose it, it's really hard to deal with.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's the 49ers going up against the Rams. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this NFC West matchup as we join you from Levi's Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like you do today.
Yeah, man, but come on. You can feel it here in the stadium, Jim. We felt it all week getting ready for this game. The coaches were fired up, and the players, they were so excited. Can they contain that emotion and keep it till we start this game? They have. This is going to be great.
The 49ers are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. The Rams ready here for the kickoff. Here we go, two rivals ready to square off. Smith's got it on the return. Charging ahead. Kaepernick's taking the field now. This is his 6th season as a quarterback in the NFL. The 49ers from the 27. Keeps his legs moving. Forte tackled down. This time for 6.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
2nd and 4 following the run. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. It's Forte in the backfield. First down at the 39. The 49ers stay on the ground. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Second down now.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
The 49ers get a first down.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
And this is behind the line of scrimmage. Barely this time on the stop.
The 49ers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play. But what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down here. Forte lines up as the single back here. Torrey Smith on the receiving end.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
At the 31, here we go. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First and 10. The handoff to Matt Forte. Alexander's in on the tackle.
Nothing like the draw play. Get those defensive ends rushing up the field to hit the quarterback. Boom! You hand the football off. Big running lanes. That's why it works so well.
The 49ers load up the backfield for this next play. Hyde's going to secure the handoff.
Hyde's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
McDonald's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Right back to the ground. That's Laurinaitis surging in to make the tackle. Defense now signaling for a timeout.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
McDonald's all over that offense and brings him down.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Third down and 7. Scans the field. Davis got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Play after play after play here on this drive.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Handoff out of the eye. Touchdown 49ers. That's his 50th career touchdown run. And
They've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
Connor Bart ready for the kickoff. Austin will test the coverage. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Mannion's got his helmet on now as he comes to the huddle. Last week, he did not have a single touchdown throw, and he's looking to change that today. Kendricks, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. First down at the 25. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Here's a look at the Rams offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They better hurry to get the snap. And it's batted down. Here's how the 49ers defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. The Rams now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Kendricks flying out of position in the backfield here. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
They're set to punt it away now. And it's a fake. They're running a fake.
Always remember this. When you run a fake run in a punting situation on the offensive side, who's over there on the defense? Well, you got some of the fastest guys on your football team playing punt return defense. Give them a lot of credit. They got faked at first, they reacted, and they made the tackle short of the first down. The Ram defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Matt Forte. And it's James Laurinaitis in on the tackle.
Well, when it's third long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
From the shotgun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And he puts it through for 3. With almost an entire quarter in the books, that field goal has opened this lead up early in the game.
Everything going right for the football team. You know, what a first quarter by them. Can they keep this momentum going into the second quarter? We'll find out.
The Rams are ready to return the kick.
Austin's going to test the coverage here. Ball is out. The kicking, a foot race to the end zone. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
The 49ers for the extra point.
Extra point was good. The Rams will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 17-0.
Connor Bard ready for the kickoff.
Austin's going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The 49ers have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points.
The Rams take it from the 23. It's Mason with the catch.
Rams did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Rams from the 32. And it's caught by Jared Cook.
First down here. Mannion's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Out of the gun. Takes the hit. Throws. Second down. From the shotgun. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The 49ers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today.
Forte is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The 49ers on offense here to start the second quarter. Now inside the 30 at the 29. The second quarter is underway with this snap.
Forte is trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on third down, but the defense does an outstanding job on especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run and no first down.
He'll try this one from 47.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing. The team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you got to find a way that, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor.
And now Austin.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The 49ers defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring, but this defense has been so dominating and so active in what they're trying to do. It's been fun to watch.
And methodically, he just throws it away. Second and 10.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Third down and 10. Mason's ready to run off the screen.
The Rams don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Smith's got it at the 17. Smith marked down after a gain of 9. That return's good for about 9. The Rams defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense, but they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
The 49ers have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. That's a gain of 6.
Matt Forte is absolutely one of the most complete backs in the NFL, but he is smart. He picks the right hole and picks up the first down.
It's a two-tight end formation. The 49ers snap it at the 41. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Forte is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 45. Room to work. Forte's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. The 49ers want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Forte's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Set up now at the 26.
Second down and 4.
Hyde's taking the handoff. gains maybe 3.
He's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now 3rd and short following the run. They call his name again. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
1st down and 10. Reaches out and snatches it. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
Nice catch by the rookie wide receiver, and how about that? His first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He is so talented, there is no doubt he's going to have a lot more.
And the extra point is good.
The Rams have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score is 27-0.
That return's good for about 18. The Rams' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Get ready. Ready for the yard. Ready for the yard.
The Rams have it at the 24. Kendricks makes the grab. Kendricks taken down at the 26. They connect on that pass play, but it's still 3rd down. The Rams need to get to the 34 for a first down. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Smith's got it at the 23. Smith's tackled down at the 39.
Smith's such a great athlete. You've got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
Matt Forte getting ready for this next series. And Phil, he's put this offense on his back here in the early stages and carried them to the lead.
Nothing like a running back having a great game, being physical. When we say all those things, we know what? We know the offensive line's having a good day too. That's why they're leading, and that's why this running back looks great.
First down coming up. Forte gets it here. The ball is jarred loose. Barron's there to make the tackle.
Nice job on the offense. The football quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Takes it from the gun. Looking long to Torrey Smith. It's 3rd down coming up. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. To the outside. The catch is made.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught. Well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, They're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
2-minute warning. And now as we return to the field, there's just 2 minutes to go here and a big 4th down play coming up. The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. The 49ers snap it at the 41. And Davis has got it. First down. The Niners roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
His next play comes from the 30.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 30. Robert Quinn with the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
That's 2nd down coming up. Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. Vernon Davis with the catch. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. My goodness, Bill. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hasn't it? And you're right, the team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
Gurley's going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The 49ers have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
It's Mason with the catch. Antoine Bethea makes the hit. The Rams from the 37. Looking long, and that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. The Rams from the 37. Austin has the catch. The Rams put up 6. Mannion's first pass touchdown of the season. How big was that touchdown right before halftime, Phil? They were getting blown out most of this half.
Jim, that was so big right before halftime, and I can compare it like this. It's about the size of your ego. That's how big it is, man, because we know Jim Nantz loves some Jim Nantz.
The point after try is in the books. The 49ers still have the big lead in this one, and now they'll get the ball back. Scores 34-7.
We come to the half, and this game isn't even close. Time to get some backups, some playing time, and keep your starters healthy. Larry Ridley coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The 49ers are just destroying the will of the defense with the way they've been running the football. The Rams will need to buckle down and slow down that run game to get back in this one. All right, let's roll those highlights. Down to the middle of the first. Forte's got it on the run, and he'll take this 4 yards for the score as they put the first points on the board. Barnes going to kick it away. Austin's going to get a chance to make it happen here. He gone as he sprints to the end zone. The lead now at 17. First and 10. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he caps off the 7-play drive with the score. The 49ers way in front. 49ers line up at the 41. Kaepernick's going to complete the pass from the gun. And after the short pass, he'll score as the blowout continues. Rams have it at the 37. The screen pass will be completed to Austin, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. Ram trying to gain momentum.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. And the second half is underway, and this game isn't even close. Gurley's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The 49ers have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 or 8 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
Let's go.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Good job of the...
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Play clock's running down. It's Mason with the catch.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 32. Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Kendricks usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The Rams from the 32. Almost intercepted that time.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Let's go. Right for the up. Right for the up.
The Rams from the 32. Ball is out. And the recovery has been... No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Makes the PAT. The Rams are ready to return the kick.
Austin will test the coverage.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Rams have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but its ball comes out.
And the defense has it. Going to take it, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Connor Barth ready for the kickoff.
Austin won't test the coverage this time as he takes a knee.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Manning's Giants going up against Manziel's Rams. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
It's Thursday night in the NFL, and we welcome you to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
They do. It's a big show here tonight, Jim. It's a big show. So when you get situations like this, the stars, the wide receivers, defensive backs, pass rusher, everybody wants to be the guy that's going to decide the outcome. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be fun to watch.
Beckham is going to be deep here for the opening kick. The Rams ready to get this action started. This game is underway. Beckham's got a chance to return this one. Muscles through the defender. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Manning's going to jog out to the huddle now. He's seen it all in this league with 13 years of experience. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Here's our look at the Giants offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. Second down following the run.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
That's Quinn making the stop.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
This is third down. The Giants come to the line with a bunch set. The Giants now move the chains.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Vereen lined up in the backfield. Handoff by Manning.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone. Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Twist away from the hit.
And Vereen is stopped there.
Only manages to get about a yard that time. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. 2nd down and 9.
Beckham is going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.